All right, good morning, everybody. It's about 6 a.m. on May 29th, and I'm getting ready to do the Mountains to Sea Trail Segment 3. So I'm back here at the Pigskin. That's where we ended last fall, Michael and I. Unfortunately, Michael couldn't make this hike, so I'll miss hiking with him, but it looks like it's going to be a gorgeous week. So yeah, just getting some good views. Got dropped off by my shuttle driver, and yeah, just going to take in this view for a while and get walking. I think it's all downhill. The camping on this segment is a little wonky, so I'll be staying at some campgrounds, and Asheville I'll have to figure out. So stay tuned. It's about 70 miles from here, Mount Pisgah Inn, to Black Mountain Campground, where I left my truck. And away we go. Bright and early start. Got about, I'd say, 13, 14 miles to Lake Powhatan Campground. So should have some nice views, and it's pretty much all downhill. Really, really cold this morning. For the end of May, yeah. Wow. ST is going to connect with the shut-in trail for a while. Interesting little notes on the trail here. I guess George Vanderbilt built this trail to connect the Biltmore House, which everybody kind of knows, with his Buck Spring Hunting Lodge, which is where I just not too long ago had a snack on that bench. So pretty neat. And yeah, just kind of trails hugging the Blue Ridge Parkway and just getting a lot of these really nice views. And it's starting to warm up just a tad, so I'm kind of enjoying that a little bit. So nice. This is what I needed. Yes, sir. Love it. So this is the cross tree. To me, it just looks like a tree wanting to give you a big hug. All right, still chugging along on the MST, the segment 3 part. Yeah, now that I got lower in elevation, I am now walking through those cool clouds that you could see from all the overlooks. So, and it got cold again. Seems like when the wind picks up, it gets a little more chilly. So, gonna keep my layers on until I get a little hot, and then I can start shedding my skin. All right, sun's coming out, burning off all the fog, starting to warm up a little bit. Yeah, man, I'm loving this hike this morning. This trail's great. I'm about 7.5, 8 miles in, I guess. 11 o'clock. About 5.5 to the Lake Powhatan Trail, and it's a mile side trip down to the campground, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's gonna be totally worth it, and I'm ready to set up my tent and take a siesta. I was up at 4 this morning to meet the shuttle driver, so yeah, a little nap would be very nice. And maybe they'll have a little convenience store or something at the campground. I don't know much about it, but I have high hopes. Nice open woods, got a cool breeze, great trail. I mean, the section from Pisgah down here so far I've really enjoyed it, especially like when you got lower, the trail kind of eased up a little bit, gets flatter, nice open woods. And you're not like too close to the parkway the whole time, so that's pretty nice. I mean, the Mount Laurel on this trail so far has been insane. It's crazy. Just everywhere. Love it. There's the Asheville Regional Airport. Climb, baby, climb. All right, made it to the trail intersection. 1.4 to relaxation. I got my site reserved already, so looking forward to getting down there and just setting the tent up, taking a nice nap. I'll probably eat early, all that fun stuff. All right, I made it to Lake Powhatan campground. It was a little further than 1.4 off the trail. I think I'd probably pick the furthest campsite too from the trail because it's a pretty big campground, but it's very nice, and I would definitely stay here again. Maybe not hiking, but just like car camping. So yeah, today was just a beautiful day. I don't know, I can't really say too much in that. I mean, the weather was perfect. It was a little cold in the morning, but then it just, that perfect hiking weather. There's Mount Laurel's views. The trail was just so nice, so nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna cook some dinner here, and then I'm going to take a nap. So that's my first order of business, and I'm gonna do the old packet gourmet bacon burrito for the first night, and snack, and just chill. So supposedly there's a lot of bears in this campground, so I gotta keep an eye on things. So talk to you soon.
Got that whippoorwill as my alarm clock. It's a little before 6.
All right, good morning. Started day 2 of the Mountains to Sea Trail, segment 3. Yeah, I stayed here at Lake Powhatan campground last night. Very nice till the whippoorwills started going off around 4:35 in the morning, but I love those little guys, so I really didn't mind. I was able to kind of get another hour of sleep in, so I have to hike back up to the MST, which is about 1.4 from here, and then I'll start heading through Asheville, which should be interesting. So yeah, let's get going. Back on the MST. It's shaping up to be another beautiful morning, so I'm ready to rock. I don't know what the terrain, what to expect, because it's right around the city, but I heard it's pretty flat, so you can make good miles. Problem is with camping, so I'm going to try to hit like 17-18 miles today, and that's just going to put me like in the far end of East Asheville, and I would hit like another 13 miles to hit the first legal campsite. So I'm gonna hit that 30 mile. There's some bus stops there and figure out some accommodations. But yeah, yesterday, according to my health app, I did about 18. That includes the, hike down to Lake Powhatan and being lost down there for a little bit, wandering around. So, all right, one step in front of the other. It's my first bear. Pretty far down the trail, so I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, and it's got a cub, so yeah. Boy. Oh, two cubs. I'm gonna sit here for a minute because all right, what a morning. Oh, that was exciting. That was fun seeing that mom bear and her two cubs. I was pretty far down the trail and I just kind of lifted my head, and the trail was very straight and long, so I could see a ways, and I was like, is that a dog? What is that? And yeah, it was a mama black bear and her two cubs, and yeah, just watched her. She kept an eye on me and I kept my distance, and eventually they just kind of took off to the side of the trail and down into the woods. So always fun seeing bears out here. I love it. Okay, so this might be a first for me for a trail. Glad it's open. I'll be down here at the French Broad River and cross that here and probably a little bit. All right, walking over the French Broad River. Giddy up. Crossing over I-26. Looks like they're putting in a new bridge. Yeah, the actual trail through from the bridge over the French Broad to here was nice and peaceful. I mean, you can see the Blue Ridge Parkway, cars every now and then, but it hasn't been too bad as far as road walking. All right, so now I am after I crossed I-26 over the bridge, there was a little detour, by the way. Just keep going straight on the Blue Ridge Parkway and you'll see the signs on the right. But yeah, I'm pretty much in between the Blue Ridge Parkway, which you can hear over there with cars, and a bunch of subdivisions. These look like they're newer houses. So wilderness and middle suburbia. But it is interesting. I have seen a couple piles of bear poop. So bears aren't stupid, man. They know where the food's at. But just making my way towards East Asheville. Pretty much what the trail's been like. Flat, open woods. You can hear the Blue Ridge Parkway, but it's a peaceful walk for being so close to the road, and I'm kind of enjoying it. Just nice, easy hiking. Do a really good job of blazing and marking the trail. is wild. It looks like a snake, but a tree just grew over, like I guess a vine growing up it. It's like perfect. I should be getting to a, I think I'm going under I-40 soon. So that should be interesting. I've been going over a lot of bridges, over other roads and rivers and you name it, railroad tracks. But for the most part, this little section's been pretty nice besides the random noise of the cars from the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's been super flat and super nice walking. Oh, we got a bear in a tree. It's coming down. And Mama is big. I don't want to mess with her. Get your cubbies and let's move along. This is where the trail took me. And now it looks like we go some railroad tracks and under another bridge. I am glad a train's not coming. That would hold me up a little bit. All right, crossing over the Swannanoa. I think I said that right, river. Looks beautiful. They look like a fun paddle. Doesn't look super deep. Now we are going through some stiles. Haven't been through one of these since the AT. Not too tricky. Let's put on some weight. Not too much further. All right, Mountain Sea Trail, day 3, segment 3. Last night I hiked a mile down off the trail and stayed here at the Quality Inn and Suites. The camping's really non-existent through this part of the trail, so I'm still a little concerned, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next, because I don't want to do a 20-mile day tomorrow. So I'm going to try to do 15 to 16 today, but the camping, hopefully I can find like a stealth spot or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to just figure it out as I go along, but it's about 7 o'clock. Hiking a mile back up to the trail in the Blue Ridge Parkway and then get my morning going. Today should be a butt kicker. It looks like I'm going to gain a lot of elevation, so getting an early start, but I had a great stay here last night. The trail comes right by the Folk Art Center in Asheville, so I'll be hanging right down that little gravel path, and I'm just going to adjust my pack there. It's creaking and making some noises that are bugging me, so see if I can get that figured out. All right, stopping here at the Hall Creek overlook, or what they call lunch rock, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a second breakfast rock since it's only about 8:30, and I think right after this the climbing really starts. I have been climbing, but I think we're about ready to get into the beefy stuff here, so I'm gonna take a nice long break, drink a lot of water, and eat some food and power up. All right, still getting along here on the MST, making my way up to Craven Gap, so I'm gonna stop there and take a break. Been seeing tons of trail runners. I just saw my first backpacker since I started, so that's interesting. She was heading in the other direction. And yeah, probably because of the camping situation, not many people backpack this. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful morning and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know what I'm at, 3,800, 4,000 right now, but every little step gets me a little closer. Oh yeah. This will give me some energy. That climb was a butt kicker from Rattlesnake Lodge up to Rich Knob. That's what I've been waiting for all day, and I got it. This section of trail is a butt kicker. That climb from Rattlesnake Lodge up to Rich Knob was that was the climb, man. That was straight up, and then the one, I think I'm getting to the top of Lane Pinnacle. I should be there in a little bit, but that's been a good climb too. So finishing strong at the end of the day. I made it to the top of Lane Pinnacle. View's not too shabby. Oh, that's what you work for. Yeah, the last 4 miles have been brutal. The climb up, I think I already mentioned it, from Rattlesnake Lodge to Rich Knob was pretty killer climb, and then you kind of run up and down ridgeline, but it was all really overgrown. I mean, fighting through these tall grasses and a lot of slick slants at rocks, so I had to really take my time and watch my footing. And then this last climb up Lane Pinnacle was a butt kicker, but man, it's pretty awesome. I think I'm just going to be popping out on these views for the next mile or two. Amazing. Way off in the distance there from this overlook I'm sitting at, it looks like there's a waterfall across the valley. That's about as zoomed as I can get, but looks like it's coming right down that rock face. It's pretty awesome. Quite a day so far. So I did have a pretty bad fall coming down off of Lane Pinnacle. There was just a big rock in the middle of the trail, and there was like, I know better, and I weighted it, and both my feet went out from under me and landed on my back. My pack took most of the hit, but my lower back hit the rock pretty good, so I should be all right. Hopefully it doesn't tighten up tonight, but we'll see what happens. This is interesting up here. So I guess we're getting into the Craigie Gardens area. All right, so this is the last water source before I start looking for a camp, and it's really slow. So the trick is take your trowel right there and then build like a little waterfall, I guess, and then it's a lot easier to fill up your bag. It's still going to be slow going, and you'll get stuff in there, but that's why you filter it. So backpacking hacks with Nick Summy. All right, I made it to, where the hell am I? Oh, Craigie Flats. Whew, I am tired today with a butt kicker. Beautiful up here. All right, I'm under this old CCC pavilion. It's right near Craigie Flats. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook here and try to figure out my sleeping situation. It's almost 7 o'clock, so I might see if I can find a stealth spot somewhere and just hunker down and just get up early and be out. So tonight's dinner, Trailtopia pesto chicken pasta. Get some warm food in me. Yeah, it got foggy once I got up here. And it looks like the sun's trying to burn some stuff off, so maybe we'll have a pretty cool like sunset. Well, here's my tent site tonight. Got a great view. Good morning. It's 7:15. I'm packed up, back on the trail. I'm heading to Mount Mitchell campground. So that's about 15-16 miles away. Nice early start so I can kind of take my time, take some breaks, and enjoy the scenery. And this is day 4 of Mountains to Sea Trail segment 3. So let's get going. The sun just started to pop up over the hills. The trail goes right under this CCC shelter. Be a nice place to, if it was raining, to take a break, or like I did last night, I cooked under it, so that was pretty nice. All right, getting down the trail pretty good. I just saw another bear. He went running down the hill. He didn't want anything to do with me, which is fine with me as well. So nice early morning stroll. Trail's a little rocky, but you got some great views of the mountains. Yeah, the MST, just want to mention real quick how, like, I haven't seen a lot of people backpacking it. I've seen one person on this trip so far and a few others on segment 2 and 1. So get out here and do this trail, man. It's a hidden gem. The only downside to it, to me, is the camping. Logistically, it's hard to find camping, but the actual trail itself, it's beautiful. It takes you through some really awesome areas. And yeah, I'm really digging it, especially the solitude. You don't get this on much of the trails, but you know, some people hike to be around people too in the community, and I get that, but you're probably not going to find that on this trail. If you're looking for nature, this is the one, man. Come out here and do it. Made it up to the, I think, Graybeard Mountain overlook. If I'm not mistaken, Pisgah Brewing Company has a IPA named after Graybeard Mountain, but such a beer nerd. But anyways, I'm gonna sit up here and try to dry out my rainfly a little bit, and just take in this view and eat some breakfast. It's beautiful up here. It's definitely starting to change. Getting higher and higher in elevation. Check this thing out. It's crazy. I guess you could pitch a tent in there. So many views. I'm hoping Mount Mitchell is clear by the time I get up there tonight. I'd love to catch some views up there. Whoa! So I'm heading to Glass Mine Falls Overlook, and I'm pretty sure that's it. I can see it from here. Just a little dot. I love walking in these big open areas with all these ferns. It's so green and lush, it's just amazing. There's a video of Glass Mine Falls. We're at 5,200. I'm going to be climbing 1,000 feet in the next 2 miles, so fun. And that waterfall's way out there. It's flowing pretty good though. Crossed over the Blue Ridge Parkway, I think for the last time, at the Walker Knob overlook, and I'm climbing up the Blackstock Knob, which is it's like 6,300. Forest is definitely changing. Got about 8.5 to my campsite, so hopefully the sun will stay out and hopefully I'll get some views at the top of Mount Mitchell. I'm really looking forward to that. But this is beautiful forest. All right, so that climb up from Walker Knob to here. Wow, oh my God, straight up. I'm surprised you can't hear my heart beating, because I sure can. It's kind of leveled out a little bit. Yikes. That's crazy. Straight up. Oh, great. Here we go. Some more up. This at least has a little bit of grade to it. Oh man. Stop in a minute, chug a bunch of water. Made it to Blackstock Knob. We're getting work today. It's actually a lot of hotter than the past few days too, so carry on. wish I could record the smells up here. They are wonderful. Reminds me of the Smoky Mountains. The trail has been super technical coming down. I've been taking my time. Super steep, super wet rocks. But I'm getting there. All right, yeah, that section coming off of Blackstock Knob was pretty treacherous. It was downhill. So that means I'll be going back up to make that up. But it was very wet and rocky, and I had to take my time. I didn't want to repeat a fall. So just heads up, yeah, it's that was probably one of the more technical hiking I've done in a long time. So just heads up on that, but it was a beautiful trail as well. So, you know, you got that high elevation moss and all the greenery and the smells. So, you know, that kept me company while I was struggling down there. I felt like the rocks were trying to kill me. So it's over, hopefully. I can see them flying around. I think they might be peregrine falcons. There's one right there. Look how fast they are. My goodness. Trail's been real nice and flat the past about mile and a half. I'll take it. I'm less than 2 miles from my campsite, and I'm wanting to get there and get set up because there is a chance of thunderstorms and rain anytime now. So hopefully they don't come at all, but you never know here. 30% chance probably means it's going to happen. So almost there. I'm passing on a lot of these nice little waterfalls. All right, coming into the turn here, the Mountains to Sea Trail. Not too much further, and I have a funny feeling this is going to be up. So it's called the Camp Alice Trail. Pretty little waterfall. Let's get it. All right, slow going up this Camp Alice Trail, which is also the Mountains to Sea Trail. Woo! Basically just straight up. But I should be getting close. Today was a butt kicker. And the end of yesterday was hard. Yeah, this section is, I would say, segment's the hardest. I haven't done 4 yet, but I'd say it's harder than 2. and one, in my opinion. So I'll see you at the top. Hopefully next time I talk to you, I'll have my stuff set up. All right, made it to campsite 9. Glad to be here, set up. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Yeah, it's even got a bear box, which is really nice, and a picnic table. So happy to be here. Long day, tough day. That side trail to get here was even tough, and I'll have to hike it in the morning to get back to the MST, but that's all right. That's the way it goes. Tomorrow is the last day. Bittersweet. From day 5 on the MST, my last day. I have made it to the highest point of the Mountains of Sea Trail, highest point in North Carolina, and the highest point east of the Mississippi. So I am probably, well, I am, because there's nobody else up here, the highest person east of the Mississippi, but that could be debatable. So pretty awesome to make it to this point. Guess it's all downhill from here, right? I'll be eating my words. Oh man. What it feels like to be the highest point person east of the Mississippi. This is sweet. I only got 6 miles back to the truck, so I might hang here a little bit. That pointy thing out there, that's Table Rock. I think that's Grandfather Mountain right there. Pretty cool. Beautiful morning. Oh, that was so awesome up there. I couldn't quite get myself ready and packed up to get up there for the sunrise, but that was pretty cool having that a point to myself for a while. Beautiful morning stroll. .5 miles to the truck. It is almost 8 o'clock. on the dot. All right, beautiful little section of trail through here. Actually, the whole trail's been beautiful, but yeah, coming down off of Mount Mitchell, oh, you have to take your time. It's pretty treacherous. A lot of wet rocks and roots. So just a note on that. But yeah, I should be meeting up with Set Rock Creek here soon. And then I'm gonna take the little side trail to Set Rock Falls because I heard those are worth checking out. So whenever I do these MST hikes, I try to do as many side trails as possible just to, you know, check out as much as I can. So making good time. Hopefully get to the truck around noonish. We'll see. Crossing over the South Toe River. Just checked into the Black Mountain Campground. That's where I'll stay tonight. All right, that's a wrap. Mountains of Sea Trail segment 3 done. Thanks for coming along with me. It was a beautiful hike, beautiful scenery, great weather, really tough, nice and challenging. So I'm gonna just stay here in Black Mountain Campground tonight. The lady was really nice and she said there are blue ghost fireflies. So that was kind of one of my goals. She said around 9:30, so here we go. She's also said there is a bunch of bears hanging around the camp, so take care. But anyway, thanks for coming along, and I might throw up some extra bonus footage of some waterfalls and stuff that I saw on this trip. Have a good day. So I have confirmed that Pisgah Brewing Company does make a IPA after the Mountain Graybeard. So not only am I going to confirm it, but I am going to drink it.